Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's the Flying Pig here, back again with another cheeky little watch along for the Mexico versus Poland game, which is taking place in a couple of moments' time in Qatar, guys, for the World Cup. Let's be having you. Should be a good game, this one. How you all doing? Thank you for getting in today. Again, some of you getting in here all day long, such as Mickey Kramer and co. So I hope you're all doing well this afternoon. It's not been that long since I've seen you, but thanks for getting back in. Shout out to that guy and Mickey Kramer and Madhouse and David Watkins. Drake0292, how you doing today, bud? David Watkins, Fire Up, Say No More Gov. Also, we've got Charlie Football in here and Merrick Galord getting in here raw. And Primot, I hope you're doing well, my friend. And Sin Games getting back in here again, lad. Cough Punk's getting back in. What's going on? Crazy Joe as well. And David. And Old Dirty Benjo, ZX Flames. Definitely amazing win for Saudi Arabia, bud. Sin Games says smash the like. Thank you very much, Sin Games. Yeah, everyone hit that thumbs up button if you haven't done so. Drop a massive thumbs up on this video and help us get to 1 million likes. Baker, what's happening? XRV, what's going on? Duncan Belifo, John Boy Cat, I'm Tamarindo, Chris Scragg, Sean Collins, Mickey Kramer, and everybody. Hang on a sec. Let's get the game's about to kick off, so let me get the timer up. There you go. The game's kicked off, everyone. So Mexico, get us underway here against Poland in the World Cup. Hey, the Mr. Arsenal podcast, man. Thank you so much for being a member of this channel for 1 month. Let's go. Thank you for your highlighted comment there, pal. He says Messi is a fraud. Well, she was pretty shite by his high standards, of course, today. So was the whole Argentina team, though. They were awful, bud. They were really bad. It was great to see. But yeah, I agree. They were shite. Let's get #1 in the live chat there for Mr. Arsenal podcast. Thank you, brother. Very kind of you indeed. Nice XRV Secret says, Poland's my country. We are winning. Nice one. Connor Matthews says, El Mexico. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to you guys. So who do you think is going to get the dub then tonight, guys? So I'm going for 2-1 to Mexico. That's my prediction. Yeah, that's right. 2-1 to Mexico, mate. I'm feeling that little bit of Latin fire tonight. You know what I'm saying? Let's go for it. Mexican vibes. Yep, I'm going 2-1 to Mexico. I'm Tamarindo says the same. Ari Avadisian says Mexico 1-0. Sorry, Ara, messed that up. Connor says 1-1. David says 3-1 Poland. Fire Up says 2-1 Poland. Thank you, ROL. Oh, shit, ROL Big Pads just sent in a super chat. Thank you so much for the £1 super chat there. Nice one, bud. Thank you very much, lad. Let's get some love hearts in there for RRL Big Pads. Thank you very much, man. That's very kind of you. I appreciate that a lot. Top man. Hello there, Donatus Kasoon from the Cayman Islands. Ochoa, Mexico goalkeeper, turns up every World Cup. How old is this guy? He's been there forever. I used to play like Football Manager 2004. I'm pretty sure he was on it, mate. Do you know what I mean? Fucking hell. This guy's been around a long time. Do you think Argentina will have problems making it out of this group? Maybe now, Arish Tantra, maybe so. They lost the first one. They're not looking too good. I'd still expect them to get out, but you just never know. Duncan says 2-0 Mexico. Herodi says 2-2. Merrick says 2-1 Mexico for me as well. Madhouse agrees. Drake agrees. Ochoa's 37, man. Thank you, Primot. He says pat the like button for the pig. Yeah, if you're just getting in here, drop a like. Get yourself involved in the chatter. Everybody's welcome. Chris Scragg says, Bacon Brigade, assemble. Right, so 2 minutes, 27 seconds in. Mexico, long ball over the top. Diagonal down the right. It's cut out left by left back of Poland there. I'm expecting this to be a bit of a feisty, tasty affair, this one, guys. Gerardo Martino, the coach of Mexico. Thank you, Vutinator. Ugh. Yeah, so if you want to know the team lineups, we've got a 5-3-2 or 3-5-2 from Poland. Szczesny, Berezinski, Glick, Kewior, Cash. It's quite interesting to see Cash in there, isn't it? Kaminski, Kirichwek, Szymanski, Zielinski, and Lewandowski. That is Poland's team. And Mexico's team, Ochoa in goal, Sanchez, Montes, Moreno, Gallardo, Herrera, Alvarez, Chavez, Lozano, Martin, and Vega. Fucking great bunch of names there, man. Do you know what I mean? That's a bunch of awesome Mexican names right there, man. When you think of Mexico, you think of Vega, you think of Chavez, you think of Alvarez, you think of Gallardo, Moreno. Do you know what I mean? Sanchez. Fucking awesome names. Anyway, they are awesome names. Whereas Poland, you think of Zelinski, Zeminski, Zalewski, Lewandowski. You know, that's how it is. Zelensky says, you what? There's somebody called Zalewski and there's somebody called Zelinsky. So there's a lot of... It's tough to differentiate, my friend. Thugger says, do you know what Lewandowski, Zlatan, Lampard and Figo all have in common? They have scored 0 World Cup goals. Incorrect, Thugger 007. Frank Lampard did score at a World Cup, mate, against Germany. And it would have been 2-2 going into extra time. But the fucking officials in that game were absolute blind toss pieces, lad. And they ruled the goal out even though it was a clear foot over the line. Mexico with a chance. Oh, it's gone out there. It's all right. Lampard did score. He just had it ruled out. So technically, in the history books, he didn't score. But he actually did. He actually did score at World Cup. Or was that the Euros? I'm pretty sure that was the World Cup, wasn't it? Ruddy Khan Kane, what's going on, lad? How are you doing today? Welcome in. Welcome back in, I should say. How's it going, dude? Are you strapped in, ready for this roller coaster of World Cup action? Yeah, Big Dog Batchy says, Viva la Mexico. When I think of Mexico, I think of tacos, says 1 Mil Bill. When I think of Mexico, I think of those luchador wrestlers, and I also think of Yanette Garcia, the weather girl. RRL Big Pad, probably Thursday or Friday night, pal. Cheeky little FIFA stream. And we're going to do it over the weekend for foot champs and stuff. But obviously, there's just 4 games a day on at the moment. Eddie Guerrero says David Watkins. Get rid of some emojis, but keep the goat. Yeah, oh yeah, we got to get rid of some, don't we? Georgie Best ain't going nowhere. Oh, wait, we got a chance here for Poland then. Putting it down the right side. And he's just taken a heavy touch. It's good defending. And Mexico managed to avoid trouble there. Definitely decent chance there, but it's gone a begging there for Poland. Zelensky down that right-hand side. And then it was cut out by Gallardo, the left back for Mexico, who gets himself back. Nice bit of pace shown. Rey Mysterio, definitely. What do you get if you take the 1 out of Rey Mysterio's favourite number? 69, dude. Oh, fair play, fire up. Not sure who that is, actually. The Bristolian Mackham, what's going on? Welcome in, bro. Thugger says we should set a goal to get more likes for every streamed match during the entire World Cup. Okay, go on then. I think we got like 145 on the last one or something. Let's see if we can beat that. Smash the thumbs up then, dudes. Corner's coming in here to the back stick. Header on goal. It's beaten away. It's going to be another corner for Poland. Hey, the Dugout Football Channel. What's good? Says Hi Pig. How you doing, Dugout? Sleep schedules, folk may take a nap later, says Ruddy. I feel that. Mine's actually in a normal state of affairs for the last few days. Fire Up says she's a British weather girl. You are not. Oh, okay then. Respect. Not too sure who that is. Let me Google it. See if I remember who it is. Oh, yeah. Good shout, mate. She's nice. Yeah. Good shout. Okay. Corner comes in. It's headed away. Oh, we got another clash of heads. There's been quite a few incidents of that so far this World Cup. People mashing each other's faces into each other and stuff. Look at that. Is it Glick? Yeah, Glick goes up and there's a proper nutting of the heads there. Proper nutters together there, man. Glick's gone up. I think it's Herrera's gone up, or he's connected, and it's gone in there raw, my son. Clash of heads, says Shadowbringer, yeah. Glenn McEnroe. Hi, Pig, aren't you tired with the continuous stream of mates? Says Glenn McEnroe. Nah, not really, but I've only done 2 games so far today. Probably by the end of this these streams, I'll be pretty tired, you know, by the end of the day. But nah, man. I've only been streaming for about 4.5 hours so far total. That's really not that bad, is it? We're going to do them all, mate. Chavo, says Crazy Joe. Vutanate, hope you're doing well, boss. Hey, have a good one, Primot. He says, off to work. Have a kick-ass day, everyone. Thank you, Primot, for bestowing us with your presence in here before work. You're a legend, sir. Have a great day. Cough Punk says, top 3 gaseous pundits, pig. Top 3 gaseous pundits, as according to me, right now, who are currently working. I would go with definitely Jermaine Jenas. I would go with probably Michael Owen. And also, Souness pisses me off half the time. Half the time, though, I kind of like a lot of what he says, but half the time, he pisses me right off. But I'm just trying to think if there's anybody who annoys me more than Souness. Probably those 3. Let's go with those 3. Souness. Oh yeah, Murphy says Cough Punk. Savage is another one. I'll go with those 3. Micah Richards is class, man. Love a bit of Micah action. I don't mind Lineker and Shearer either, to be honest. I like them. Chris Sutton, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's gash, man. Savage is gash. But anyway, I would say that, yeah, Jermaine Jenas winds me up raw. He winds me up real good. Souness pisses me off after time. And Michael Owen's just a dry lunch, isn't he? Let's be honest. Carragher says Duncan Beliefo. I mean, I don't agree with a lot of what he says, and he is definitely a Liverpool-loving melt. But he is him and Gary Neville have some great sort of exchanges and shit like that, and it's good value entertainment for punditry. I like it. Good dynamic. Huddle's boring as fuck, says man. That was a good shout. So glad we agree on Genesis Cough Punk. Oh yeah, can't be doing with it, mate. Don't like nobody there. Nah, I like quite a lot of pundits, but just not those few. Fire Up says Shearer always repeats the same sentence too many times, if you know what I mean. Midgard says, hate the ad time legs, but after that you don't blow. Hope this doesn't continue, says Midgard. Oh yeah, I know you mean with the added time. It's pretty ridiculous the sort of added time they have on these games. Shit game so far, guys. Real shit game so far, guys. So it's only 11 minutes in, but real shit game so far, guys. Okay, Mexico, they've got a chance on the break. Down the left they go. Well cut out. No dramas in the end. Getting anything for Black Friday, guys, says Roddy Can't Game? No. Maybe a Black Friday getaway deal, mate. Might go on a little solo travel holiday, mate. That's right. Flying solo, mate. We'll see. Maybe Mrs. P might be around for a couple of days, but if not, I might do one on my own. Yeah, that's right. We'll see. Can't stand Shearer. Yeah, okay then, well. Ian Wright so miserable, says Philip Chapman. Yeah, I mean, I like Ian Wright, though. I think he's quite good value on there sometimes. I mean, I don't know. It's good. I mean, Roy Keane's the ultimate pundit, isn't he? Roy Keane's the best. Love Roy Keane. Who do you think's the best pundit then, guys? I like Roy Keane. Who's yours? You was as Keane as crap. Keane's fucking awesome, mate. He's so good. He just says such raw things all the time, man. Keane's awesome. He just speaks his mind. It's fucking awesome, mate. What are you talking about? He's so good. Michael Barber says Kino. Cinnamon Morgan says Kino. Probably Rio says Fire Up. Laura Wood says Nathan Phelps. Now you're talking, bud. Good call. Midgar says Mexico will trash Poland unless Lewandowski keeps attacking. Mourinho was awesome, says Michael Barber. Who remembers when Cameroon beat Argentina the night he woke up? Yeah, well, I don't actually really remember that because I was only little, but that's a raw one, son. You find Cundy funny, says man. Oh, sorry, he's a wind-up merchant now. Alex Scott says Chris Scott. If you're going into TalkSport pundits, which we're not, but then all of them are dickheads. Pretty much, apart from I do like Ali McCoist. Used to quite like listening to Alan Brazil in the morning. But other than that, they're all knobs. Pretty much. Oh, man. Laura Woods is a different gravy, says Cough Punk. Very nice, and she, husky voice, mate, as well. She gets points for that. Have a shot of tequila, says Drake. Bloody hell, fire up. Ali McCoy, Sunderland legend, says the Prestodia Mackham. He was a very good player, a very good goal scorer. I don't really remember him at Sunderland, to be fair. I remember him just banging in them all for Rangers all the time, but fair play to you, my son. Yeah, Duncan says Alan Brazil is funny, United legend. Yeah, I always liked listening to Alan Brazil in the morning, to be fair, man. You should see Carloya Vismanos. Who's that then, you are? Never heard of her, to be honest. Fair play to you, my son. You're a man of impeccable tastes. You're a man of impeccable taste, my friend. Respect. Greaves, he says Michael Barber. Oh, he was an absolute legend, man. Omri sucks as a pundit, says Ruddy can't game. Do you think, I kind of think, I don't know, I just find Thierry so smart and it's just like, I don't know, like he does that stuff with a smile. He goes, not that weird shit. He's fucking bizarre, but he is actually quite funny to listen to, mate, to be fair. Oh, yeah, Kate Abdo. She's nice as well, Gavin Bainbridge. She's the one that does the ones alongside Thierry Henry and stuff, yeah? Good shout, good pundit. Can Sanchez get beyond the left back here of Poland? No, he cannot. It's going to be a Poland throw near their own corner flag. Thierry's a boss lad, says T-Mill. Kate Hottersburg says Madhouse. Yeah. Big Dog Batchy says Tim Howard has the best World Cup game from a goalie and the best goal in Premier League history, says Big Dog Batchy. The best goal in Premier League history? Really? What, that long distance one from his own area, you mean? Or are you talking about some sort of fucking gone up for corner scenario? I can't really remember that. Oh, maybe I can remember him scoring one from long distance, a bouncer or some shit, maybe. Don't know. Can't remember now, but fair play. Overhead kicks says fire up. I can't remember that, mate. Really? I can't remember any of that shit. Tim Howard, I'm trying to think. Can't remember either, says fire up. Yeah. I mean, just trying to think of how, yeah. The best goal in Premier League history. I wouldn't say that either. You was just like that bird who does final score. Oh, fair play. What, Gabby Logan? Now there you go, Bristolian Mackham. I mean, TalkSport's just a pretty guff. They just have people to just take an opinion, and even if they don't necessarily believe it, that's what I think. Just to have a reactionary opinion that people will respond to in either a good or a bad way. I think it's just bollocks, to be honest. Ruddy says Peter Crouch is funny when I seen him. Says Ruddy can't game. Yeah. Brad Frieda is good. Peter Crouch scored some banging goals, didn't he? Some of those overhead kicks and stuff. Or that goal. Who remembers that goal? Peter Crouch scored that volley for Stoke City when it was like an up and down banger volley from distance, man. First time. It was insane. Was it against Chelsea? Oh, I can't remember. It's against one of the big teams, though. And he's fucking lashed one in there. Raw! It was immense, that goal, actually. Who remembers that one, guys? Smash a one if you remember that Crouchy banger. For Stoke City back in the day. Yeah, Haredi says that was a great goal, Piggo. That was immense. Fire up with the one. David Watkins with the one. Haredi with the one. Yeah, that was a good one. Absolutely epic goal. John Boy Cat remembers it. Tim Howard does have Tourette's, yeah. Only goalkeeper you can remember scoring is Paul Robinson, says David Watkins. Schmeichel scored, I remember once. I seem to remember Schmeichel getting up there and getting a goal for us. Schmeichs. Also, yeah, I'm not. I can remember a couple of different keepers smashing one from their own penalty box and it just bouncing in randomly over the top of the other goalkeeper and stuff like that. That's it. Big Dog Batchy says Tim Howard booted one against Bolton back in the day and the wind caught it one bouncing over Goldie's head from 100 yards. Says Big Dog Batchy. That would be the one then, yeah. I'm sure there's one other keeper who did that as well in the Prem. Seems to remember scoring from his own kick. Cisse's goal for Newcastle against Chelsea. Yeah, that was immense, Thugger 007. That was like similar on the other side, but just like a whipper away from Czech. Pretty awesome. If I had to really think hard about it, what my favourite goal is in Premier League history, it's very, very hard. Really, crikey, it'd be so hard. I love Cantona's, some of Cantona's goals, but nah, I think it would have to be. There's a few bangers, isn't there? I remember that sort of goal Luis Suarez scored from near the halfway line. That was mental. Also, Di Canio's Kung Fu kick was pretty sick. What else was there? Tony Yeboah, that strike was just so pure. Rooney's overhead kick. Yeah, Yeboah says David Watkins. Yours is Wayne Rooney's volley against Newcastle. Yeah, that was an epic one, Tad Bakes, as well. Mouthing off the ref and then just bangs one, pings one right in there. Giggs says John Boy Cat. All Letizier's goals, yeah, they were brilliant. Beckham halfway line. Oh, yeah, that was fantastic. Bergkamp flick. That was mad, David Watkins, yeah. Andy Cole, last Prem game of 99, set up the treble, says Duncan Blefo. Giroud, scorpion kick. Oh, that was a raw one fire up. Yeah. Justin Fashion, Norwich City, says Sean Collins. Oh, who remembers, was it Trevor Sinclair's overhead kick? Was it Trevor Sinclair? For QPR, right? I think it was QPR, but yeah. Do you remember that is it Trevor Sinclair I'm thinking of? Yeah, I think so. Trevor Sinclair overhead kick back in the 90s, mate. Oh, filthy. Maybe the best overhead kick you ever see. Faustino Esprilla says Ken Waller. Giggsy against Arsenal was legendary, says Rob C. That was in the FA Cup semis, though. Not the Premier League, but still, though, that era, though. I hear you. Cantona's chip against Sunderland. Zidane says stay gold. Yeah, Kothpunk. Always loved Scholes's goal from that corner as well. That corner routine pinged the first time volley from the corner. That was epic, man. Oh, that Henri turnaround volley was mad. Ruddy can't game. Yeah, good shout. That was a good one from Thierry there. Papis Cisse against Chelsea. Another good one. Crouchy's overhead kicks were so impressive because he's such a long, gangly man. It just looked wrong, but it was so good how he did it. Defoe's long-range left foot volleys. Yeah. Okay, so if I had to choose one, my favourite goal, it's actually between two. It's between two. I've had a little think about it, and I think I'll probably say my favourite goals are Robin Van Persie's left foot volley against Aston Villa for Man United. That was fucking awesome. Rooney with that sick ball from deep. Van Persie over the top. It's just pure poetry in motion. Loved it. And also, I would even say, a bit of a different one here, but God, I can't really quite remember who it was against now. But you know that goal where Berbatov starts it from deep and then Nani cuts back inside and tees him up. And Berbatov's literally like part of the whole move right from deep in his own half, and then he just finishes it off. I just love that goal as well. I just love that goal. So I'll go with those. Two. Rooney's half court goal. Yeah, that was immense. Glenn McEnroe. Burbs was class as David Watkins. You've got two. Rooney's overhead kick against City and Ronaldo counterattacks goal against Arsenal in the UCL, says Tad Bakes. Pat Jennings kicked the ball the entire length of the pitch to score for Spurs. Nice, Donatus. Nice. Pat Jennings, you are going back a little bit. Darren Bent's beach ball goal against Liverpool. Yeah, that was epic. So many awesome Beckham free kicks as well. Oh, yeah, RVP's volley for Arsenal when it came in from the corner. That was nuts. Yeah, he's quite close to the goal. And he just wraps his left boot around it and it, like, pings, like, outside, inside bender into the top bins, mate. Ridiculous goal. I know the one you mean. That was ludicrous. But, yeah, that was a good one. Letitia did score some insane ones, Sean, yeah. Was that Berbatov goal against Blackburn? That sounds about right to me, mate. Berbatov goal versus Blackburn. I'll just double check see if it's the one I mean. Yeah, that's the one, mate. Where he pings it from the yeah, that's the one. Blackburn. That is absolutely beautiful, mate. What a goal. Oh. Dimitar Berbatov just sums him up, really. Elegant footballer, that goal. It's all about Berbers, that goal. Obviously, Nani does awesome as well, but just spreads the play. Berber spreads the play, gets in the box, doesn't get in there too soon. No, holds back in the space, got that intelligence to wait in the space. Just brilliant. He's just such an intelligent player. Ken Wallace says Roberto Carlos scored some magnificent goals for left back. Oh, dude, that free kick against France, man. Oh. Yeah, this is a shit game, Tad Bakes. Although, I've actually just been reading the chat raw for the last few minutes. But let's concentrate a bit more. So Mexico with the ball on the left now. And looking to, it's just very a mundane game, though. Nani versus Liverpool, last 3-2, says Midgard. Yeah, definitely. Definitely you are. Berber or someone else. Janino's free kicks for Leon. Oh, header on goal for Mexico. And it's just gone across Szczesny's goal there. So close to getting in the back of the net there. But it is wide of the post. And that's going to be a goal kick for Poland. Yeah, you know it, Nicky T. Old Dirty Benja says, Pig, I'm really frustrated watching these World Cup games. I think FIFA should incorporate a swimming pool in each of these pictures. The amount of diving that's been going on. Fair play to the old Dirty Benjo. Yeah, the officiating generally's been gash. I did think the last game we watched was probably the best officiating we've seen so far. But yeah, officiating's been a bit gash. Players cheating and stuff. Bastards. Why is yesterday's England news on this? Is it Josh Lynn? Oh, I've forgotten to take that off then. Nick Rathy says, Pig, love your dedication and work, lad. Feels like always. Keep supporting you. Awesome, mate. You deserve everything you got, bud. Pure appreciation comment this. Massive love from India. Nick Rathy, thank you so much. You're an absolute legend. Thank you very much for being a member of this channel as well. And for that lovely comment. Get in there, Nick. What a man. Thank you so much. I'm all good, King Kenny. How you doing, bud? Torres did score some amazing ones, yeah. Who's the best defender? In what there, Midgard? Ever? Don't know, mate. Paolo Maldini. Baresi. Stam. Vidic. Oh, Szczesny stranded and they just put it wide. Great chance goes a begging for Mexico. Gallardo coming in there raw. The edge of the 6-yard box. Can't direct his opportunity on target. But Szczesny was in no man's land for a second there. He's come out to try and close that one down, but he's just knocked it onto the play. And, man, good clutch defending there by Poland to just get a last-ditch challenge in there. Otherwise, Gallardo's going to just slot that one away, and a chance goes begging, but Kalinski or somebody gets in there and stops him. Stam or Maldini, says Tad Bakes. Yeah, the Italian defensive Maldini time was a feared one. Big time, yeah. Oh, Maldini was absolutely unbelievable. He really was. Yellow card for Mexico, then Sanchez picks up the booking. Baresi and Cannavaro says you are. Maldini 1984 to 2009. And if you're going even more old school, you can look at people like, of course, Bobby Moore, guys. Bobby Moore. And also, Beckenbauer, if you're going old school. Beckenbauer's mad. Have you ever seen a video of, obviously it's a bit before my time, but a couple of years ago I went down this rabbit hole and watched these Beckenbauer videos. Mate, that guy was fucking mad. He was a defender, right? But he had so much skill and, ability and speed. He was quick as fuck. He'd just, maraud forward with these crazy runs and just take people on and just... He was nuts, mate. He was absolutely awesome, old Beckenbauer. Imagine, bro, have Vidic and Maldini centre-backs definitely packed both today, says Nick. Nice, bro. Sick. Free kick comes in. John Anderson says Pig is dying. What do you mean, John Anderson? What do you mean, bud? We're all dying, man. What do you mean, John Anderson? Beckenbauer's a sweeper, says Michael Barber. Well, still a defender, though, my son. Bobby Moore, West Ham and England legend, says Merrick Galord. Slabby, says Crazy Joe. When Sunderland were English champions, Charlie Hurley was as good as Maldini or better, says Prestonian Macam. Oh, are you serious? Bobby Moore didn't get a knighthood, says Madhouse. To be fair, Sunderland English champions, okay. Like your style. Yeah, John Bush says we'll watch Beckenbauer. Yeah, he was mad, mate. Paul Parker's a great player as well, David Watkins. Tad says Argentinian fans are saying, don't worry, Spain lost their first game in 2010. You haven't got any Iniesta and Xavi in midfield. Oh, man, this is actually something needs to happen in this game now, guys. Otherwise, we're going to fall asleep. 30 minutes gone, Mexico versus Poland. Are we going to get any opportunities? Let's see. Most elegant player? Cruyff, says Madhouse. Most elegant. I mean, Berbatov springs to mind again instantly. Modric. Messi. Iniesta. I don't know. Good question, though. Zidane is a good shout, Tad. Maradona, says David. I don't know if Maradona was all that elegant as he was just an absolute bulldog terrier motherfucker. You know what I mean? He was a nutter. He was so good, but I wouldn't necessarily say his style was elegant. I'd say he was an explosive terrier bulldog chopping at people's ankles motherfucker, you know? Ketcho says Perlo. Hey, Tom Q, how you been, mate? Welcome in. Beckenbauer was unstoppable in 74, says Vutilator. Yeah, he was incredible. Guys, we've got 73 likes. Nice one. Keep hitting the likes if you're getting in here. Give us a boost up there and get yourself in and say hello if you haven't said hello yet. Nick Pendragon says Beckenbauer always rated Bobby Charlton his hardest opponent. He said he had lungs like a horse. Fair play. Bobby Charlton is probably one of the most underrated players of all time. The guy got the most goals ever for England up until Rooney broke, of course, from midfield. All-time goals for Manchester United from midfield. Go and watch a video of him as well, the younger generation, if you haven't seen it. Because you'll just find a video of him smashing these ridiculous goals in over and over and over again with both left foot and right foot from distance with a big heavy leather ball, smashing it in over and over and over again. Bobby Charlton was absolutely immense. Happy Face, hello to your Happy Face. Dragan Stojkovic was elegant as fuck, says Thugger. Berbatov and Cruyff says Madhouse. Ronaldinho says Glenn McEnroe. Garnacho says Counter. Perlo. Yeah, that's a good shout, Rob C. Perlo says Midgard as well. And Kitcho. Cantona. Yeah, Jason Brownie was a Geordie indeed. Maradona more like Mike Tyson's David Watkins. You ever seen that video of Maradona just flying knees somebody in the face and knocks them out Sparko? You ever seen that one? Maradona was a bulldog motherfucker. He really was. Great player, unbelievable. But yeah, tenacious and nasty little guy. Nasty little guy. Really, back then as a player anyway. Great player, obviously. Oh. Ken says 94 Maradona off his tits always gets me going. Oh, yeah, he scores that goal and just goes up to the camera all wide-eyed like, off his tits. And then he gets taken off the pitch with a drugs test and fails because he was using epinephrine, which is like an adrenaline. What the fuck? Nice one, Jason Brown. Yeah, you know. Good to see you here again, Jason, lad. You have to agree, Maguire, when plays for England, is a different breed. Man United time he is. Yeah, definitely agrees. I can't really fault him for England really much over the last couple of major tournaments. But I can certainly fault him for Man United. Wasn't that a Barca fight? I think he was wearing a Barca shirt, yeah. I think he mashed somebody up with a flying knee playing for Barca. Him in the stands at the World Cup in Brazil. Yeah. Modric is silky. Yeah, great player. Oh, Michael Barber, you cannot beat Bobby Charlton's comb over, man. He's the definition of a comb over. Iconic. Super iconic. You just let it go, wouldn't you? But not Bobby. He's combing that sucker over, lad. Nicky Rathy says, Pig, best United number 9 ever, Berbatov. What you say, Pig? I mean, I'm just trying to think who else has had the number 9 shirt. But, I mean, Berbatov was fantastic. Yeah, Rooney wore 10. I'm pretty sure Van Nistelrooy wore like 10 or 10, didn't he, as well? Didn't he? Van Nistelrooy wore like 10 or 11 or some shit. Or maybe even 19. Did he wear 19, actually? I seem to remember Rude not wearing 9. Let's know. Let's know if you can remember. I can't remember now, but pretty sure he didn't have the 9. Tevez 32, Giggs 11. Zlatan, yeah, Zlatan's up there. Oh, Saha was fantastic. Forlan, says Ken Waller. I just can't remember who actually had the 9. Did Andy Cole have the 9? That makes sense. It makes sense for Andy Cole if he had the 9. Alan Smith, number 9, says T-Mill. Yeah, Vuitton says Cole 9. Yeah, so Andy Cole's in the conversation. He was very, very good. Number 9. So Rooney was 10, obviously. Yeah, and a lot of people were. As well. So, I don't know, mate. That's a good question. Cole beats Berber, says Fire Up. Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. Although Berbatov did score 26 goals one season. Cole scored 30, though. So, or 30 odd or whatever it was. Mark Hughes was 10 as well. Do you know what? It's quite interesting you've just brought that up because you would think, right? So when you think about all the awesome forward players and stuff at Manchester United and the number 9s that there's been, all the players that have been there, when you think about some of them, most of them haven't actually had that number 9 shirt. When you actually think about the true iconic, like proper stalwart ones, most of them actually haven't had that one. You know what I mean? It's a good question, isn't it? Yeah, Van Nistelrooy was 10, says Philip Chapman. Martial 9, says Licky T. Most of them haven't had the number 9. I'm going to have to look this up. But I would say, yeah, Cole or Berbatov. Oh, Brian McClare was very good, guys. Brian McClare. Can't deny Brian McClare. He had the number 9, apparently, here. He was good. Most famous player to wear the number 9 at Old Trafford is probably Sir Bobby Charlton. Well, there you go, then. He wore the number 9. So, Bobby Charlton, mate. That's the answer. That's the answer. Most definitely. Berbatov and Cole. Brian McClare. Joe Jordan. Stuart Pearson. Louis Saha. Falcao. Anthony Martial. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Yeah, the best is Bobby Charlton. The second best is probably Dimitar or Cole. And then after that, Brian McClare, Louis Saha. And then everyone else, and Zlatan, and everyone else is a bit shit, to be honest. There you go. So that's weird, isn't it? You would think the awesomeness over the years of Man United, all the players they've had and stuff, you'd think they would have more number 9s you could list off that are fucking epic. But actually, the number 9 shirt's cursed, apart from a handful of chosen ones. Old Frank Stapleton, Mark Hughes, Ken Waller. Not Mark Hughes. Falcao. Yeah, Vuti, McClare scored 31 goals in his first season. Yeah, he was very good, mate. Nice one, Nick Rapp. He says, don't know if this question is this good, but it's certainly a debate for one. Love the discussion. Hey, nice one, man. Nice one. Yeah, good discussion. It's just, I guess that's more of an indicator of how guff this game is so far. 0-0. Poland, Mexico, no breakthrough, no real proper clear-cut chances or anything created yet. Here are Mexico. It's just a bit of a stalemate guff job at the moment. Vega for Mexico. Herrera now brings it inside. He's lost the ball and Poland spit it back out. Mexico pick it back up. If I was a striker, I'd be pissed off if I didn't have the number 9. Number 9 was always like the one that I wanted. That's always the best one, isn't it? That's the goal scorer. That's the main guy. That's the number 9, mate. Maguire deserves a 7.77, mate. Mate Charlie 9 says Rajat. Van Nistelrooy was definitely a better finisher than Berbatov, Ken Waller, yeah. But if you're talking about who's a more complete player, it's not even close, to be fair. As much as Van Nistelrooy is immense, he's probably the best finisher I've ever seen at Manchester United, and we've had some pretty fucking awesome finishers. Probably the best. But in terms of overall player, Berbatov was a creator. He was elegant. He was intelligent. I mean, Van Nistelrooy was amazing, top tier, world class striker. But Berbatov it was more all round. But obviously, Van Nistelrooy was an epic goal scorer. Hard to beat for goal scoring prowess is old RVN. Yeah, I would have to say Van Nistelrooy over Berber as well. Hey, Rajat Malaysia, I'd say Van Nistelrooy over Berbatov. I would. But it's a tough one in my mind. It's a very tough one because I love Berbatov. He scored 26 goals one season for Man United in the Premier League. Let's not discredit that. But I still think, yeah, I would rather Van Nistelrooy ahead of him in a Man United all-time 11, definitely. So it would have to be Ruud winning that battle. We got 5 minutes until halftime. Can we smash 100 likes before halftime, everyone? Let's find out. Drop a thumbs up if you're just joining us. 169 legends in it, 82 likes. We can do better than that, my friends. Baker Brigade, assemble! Van Nistelrooy was fire, though that solo run, says Midgard. What's interesting about Van Nistelrooy is if you look at all of his goals and all of the goals he scored at Manchester United, I think there's only one which he scored from outside the box. So he's just the definition of that fox in the box finisher, you know. Because I think he only scored one out of like all the 100 goals or whatever he scored for United. Outside the box, mate. Pretty nutty. Nick Pendragon says Dennis Law has the best average by a long way. That's a great shout. Yeah, great shout. We'll see in a couple of minutes how much extra time there is fire up. It's just 3 minutes left of normal time in the first half. Love Dwight York at Sunderland. He had a class. Shame Cole was shit for us. Just Mr. Mackham. Yeah, I mean, Dwight York, I always remember when he was at Aston Villa before we got him, he was very good. And obviously, yeah, at United, wow, insane. But Dwight York was just hot property at one point, massively talented player. And that Cole and York partnership is just one of the best strike forces ever. Funny that, isn't it? Like, it literally is a team thing. Like, yeah, you can have, who's the best player? But what about if you've got two players who just fucking love playing with each other and can play with each other amazingly well? Like York and Cole, it's like the combination of those two is worth more than, you know, maybe one other great player who don't have that same connection. They just had a special sort of, I mean, there's some goals that they scored which is just fucking unbelievable, guys. Where they're peeling away and completely flummoxing the opposition. And against really good teams, they're incredible. Thank you, Ken Warner says this game is gash, but loving the commentary, Piggy. Thank you, Ken Warner. We're just here chatting away, aren't we? What am I having for my tea? I don't know. I had a Scotch egg earlier on, lad, and I don't know what I'm having for my tea, but we'll see. 327 minutes extra time incoming. It wouldn't surprise me, pal. Nick Raffy says, let's make a better discussion. Name your dream 11 pig of all time for United. What do you mean for United? All United players. It has to be players that play for United. Schmeichel, Irwin, Rio, Vidic, Evra, but I'll put Irwin on the right. Evra left back, Irwin right back. And we'll go with Giggs, Scholes, Keane, and Beckham. And we'll go with Cantona and Cristiano Ronaldo up top. No, wait a second. I'm going to have to play Cristiano Ronaldo on the wing and take out Beckham. Yeah, I'm going to have Rooney and Cantona up top. Or maybe even Rooney and... No, I'm going to have Rooney and Van Nistelrooy up top. Yeah, Rooney's playing in behind Van Nistelrooy. Rooney in behind Van Nistelrooy. Then we've got Keane and Scholes in midfield with Ronaldo on the wing. On the right, he's going to have to play, yeah. Giggs on the left. That's going to have to be it. There you go. Done. I can have a bench, yeah, but I'm not going to list a bench. South American teams overrated, says Matty Gwynner. I don't think so, really. I think Brazil will do really well. I think Argentina just shit, mate. At the moment, you know, they just bottled that game raw. But I don't think the South American teams are overrated. I think Brazil will do well. No Luke Chadwick says fire up. Elliot's got his money on Mexico. Yeah, me too. I've gone for 2-1 Mexico at the start of this one. That's why I felt it was going to be the game. No Charlton or best. Well, yes, if we're going all time, but you know, my dream 11. I was born in '87, so I haven't seen those guys play as much as obviously I've just been talking about them like they're fucking absolute legends because they are. But I'm just going for my lifetime I've actually seen like properly week to week type thing. But Bobby Charlton's record speaks for itself, mate. All-time England goal scorer for many, many years until Rooney beat him, and Man United's as well, and from midfield. So he would definitely be in an all-time 11, definitely. But then you'd have to look at people like Dennis Law. You'd have to look at people like, Best and people like this and getting them in there. Then it gets a bit confusing. I was just going on 92-1, basically. How about Kanchelskis in your Man United 11? No fucking way, Raja Palacio. Are you mental? Kanchelskis was amazing, by the way. I love Kanchelskis. But all-time Man United 11? Are you taking a piss? There's like 10 players in his position better ahead of him, man. Come on. But Kanchelskis was awesome, though. But no chance. Nani was fantastic for Man United. Look at you. He's further ahead, most def. Andre Kanchelskis, though, what a player, lad. My favourite goal celebration, says Madhouse. Jimmy Bullard's one, where he's schooling the lads after he scored that Phil Brown incident on the pitch where that was a good one. Also, like Rooney's knockout one, that was good after he got knocked out or whatever, and then he's pretending he's been knocked out. That was a good one. Robbie Fowler sniffing the white line. Yeah, Bruce Lidge, that's a classic one. Robbie Fowler, it came out in the newspapers that there was a lot of Premier League footballers on cocaine. And then Robbie Fowler scored in the next weekend's games and just got down on the grass and started sniffing the white line. Nutter. Yeah, when he stood on the ball both feet before crossing, it's going to go. Eric Cantona spin. Oh, Cantona, the spin and yeah. Good shout. That Cantona celebration's epic, mate. Half time, guys. It's a shit show. Oh, what a horrible game of football so far. Oh, man, that might be the most boring one we've seen so far, guys. I don't know. We didn't quite get 100 likes before half time. We were only 4 away, though, so thank everyone for dropping that like. CR7 breast grab, says Midgard. What? Mikhail Kramer's all-time 11 is Van der Sar. Van der Sar ahead of Schmeichel. That's a bold move. You're instantly wrong already, by the way. I know this is your all-time 11, but you've instantly already made a mistake. But that's fine. Parker, good shout, to be fair. Good shout, but, he was fantastic, to be fair, for England and United. But, okay, I'll let you have that one. Rio, Vidic, Irwin, Beckham, Keane, Scholes, Giggs, Van Persie, Van Nistelrooy. Fair play, man. Kills you to leave Cantona out. You've also left Rooney out, bud, which is an absolute joke, mate. And you've also left Ronaldo out, which is also kind of farcical, man. You know? So your team's shite, Mickey Kramer. Just joking. It's a good team. It's a good team. It's so hard to choose, isn't it? There's so many great players. It's not over Sin Games. It's halftime right here, bud. Pablo Zablo. Check out Pablo Zabaleta. I haven't seen that guy for a while, and I'm glad about that. Nani's flip. He's got the best celebration in football, mate. Nani's flip was absolutely unadulterated and epic. It was the best. It is a bit like that sticking needles in your eyeballs there, Andy Bell, my son. Robbie Keane cartwheeled. Oh, yeah, the cartwheel and the forward roll and the fist bump. Pretty epic. Pretty epic. Shearer's was pretty shit. Shearer's celebration. Need to score and go. You know, like, motherfucker. You know, just fucking, just puts his hand up every time. Fucking running along. Fucking Shearer. Shit celebration, mate. Great goal scorer, but shit celebration. I like the Sue celebration. That's a banger, yeah. It's an absolute banger. Baba Fatemi Gomez's partner celebration for Swansea, says Cough Punk. Man, those were some... I forgot all about that era, man. Swansea being the Prem. Michael Laudrup. Was it Brendan Rodgers who was there and brought him up as well? Malachi Mackay, maybe, or someone? Can't remember now. But those were the days, mate. Baba Timmy Gomez, man. Oh, who remembers Michu? Mate, the streets will never forget. Who remembers Michu at Swansea? Now it's weird, isn't it? Some players just fit certain clubs. Mate, Michu, when he was at Swansea, was absolutely fucking unplayable, man. Crazy, isn't it? Weird how it just fits. And like that season at Newcastle with Papa Cisse and Demba Ba, everything's all just clicking, man. It's weird how that happens. Finidi George is urinating dogs, says Madhouse. Kate Cadet says, surprised how bad Poland have been. Yeah, I know. They've been pretty gash. Klinsmann dive was one of the best, Matty Gwinnett. Yeah, Croucher's robot was brilliant. CR7's new celebration. Oh, yeah. Hey, nice one, Big Bear. Back from school run. What did I miss? Hey, nice one. Welcome back in, Big Bear. Not a lot, mate. It's been the most boring game ever. Great time for the school run there. John Boy says Michu. Yeah, he was good. When Michu played versus United, he always scored, says Joshua Whitfield. He basically scored against everybody that season, didn't he? My holiday was nice, Dan McGill. How you doing, boss? Right, back in a minute, guys. I'm falling asleep here. I'm going to make a quick cup of coffee. Give me a couple of minutes, guys. I'm not going anywhere. I'll be right back. 183 legends in here, 102 likes. Baby, we did it. Break out the red panties. It's red panty night. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Don't go anywhere, guys. Back in a sec. We'll be here for the second half. Be here for the second half, guys. 2 secs. Back in a sec. Going to make a quick coffee. Get in there, my son. Yo, 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 I'm back, guys. I got my cup of coffee now. Thanks, everyone, for being here and waiting patiently for me to get back, dudes. Had to boil the kettle quick. I got a cheeky cappuccino on the go. Let's be having you. Yes. Well, I did also have a cheeky cigarello as it was boiling, yeah. You know, might as well maximize that efficiency of time. You know what I'm saying? Midgard, I am back indeed, lad. Matty Gwinnett says Pig Ronaldo's just salty. He's always been Manchester United's bitch, bullied in training by Keane's goals, etc. Then he comes back and gets benched. I don't know, man. I don't agree with that, to be honest, because he always had a great relationship with Keane, and Keane always said that Ronaldo was a fantastic trainer, and all he ever wanted was his teammates to give 100%, and Ronaldo always strived to try and improve. So I think you're talking shite. But he can't say what he said about Ten Hag and his teammates currently, lad. That's a killer hoodie. Oh, Glenn McEnroe, thank you, boss. Right, yeah, check it out. It's the old Stone Cold Steve Austin, mate. Give me a hell yeah. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold Piggy said so. What? I'm gonna stomp a mud hole in your ass. Did I watch the Rooney doc? When was that? I don't think I have done, mate. Am I slivering, says Rajat Felicia. Oh, hell no, I'm not into that Harry Potter guff, lad. McCabe says CR7 can do one. He's been pampered on to a $500,000 a week and he complains about bubble baths. Yeah, so true. I would absolutely slum it for a fraction of the price. Ronaldo really said things in an interview to just get out. Yeah, probably Midgard. Never understood the mud hole in your ass, says Big Bear. I know the old stumper mud hole in your ass. I don't know really what he's on about there, mate, but but it's a good one, though. It's a good line. Freaking hell, that's too hot. That's too hot. Nick Rathy says, name your favourite club other than United. I love Bayern Munich. Other than United, I mean, I don't really have one, mate. I'm just trying to think a club I really like other than Manchester United. That's a very good question. I literally, not anything's coming to my mind, bud, so sorry about that. Got a pro FIFA game at 6:30, stomping, playing some little rat that hasn't left his bedroom all day. Oh no, Big Bear lad. You better get practicing, my son. You better use the next hour and a half to get yourself sharp. You're gonna smash him up though, Big Bear, you know. You're an absolute don. You're gonna do absolute bits. You always liked Ajax for years, even way, but that's a good shout actually, Mikhail. I like a bit of Ajax. Yeah, they do things the right way. Are you a pig or a mouse? It's just a bit hot, Tad Bakes. I can sip it, but you can't go for a big mouthful yet. It's too hot, lad. Nick says, I mean, sport and spirit-wise, that winning mentality and entertaining football. Okay then. Entertaining football and winning mentality. I guess Real Madrid. I'll go with Real Madrid. Fuck Barca, mate. Bored me to tears for many years, those twats. I'll go with Real Madrid then, if I have to admire another club, because they always seem to win a lot. They always win a lot, don't they? Better than Mrs. P makes them? No competition, my friend. If you want something done right, do it yourself. Okay, so it's 0-0 at half-time, guys. We're a couple of minutes until the second half's going to get underway. So you know what I'm going to ask you? Oh, shit! I've knocked my bloody coffee over. Almost. Almost that was bad. It's some of it spilled, but it's okay. Mate, that was almost a real nightmare situation. Anyway, I'm going to ask you to tell me what you think the score is going to be in this game now. I'm sticking with a Mexico win. I don't know if I'm going to go 2-1 now, though. I'm going to go 1-0. I'm going to go 1-0 to Mexico. Exactly, Matty Gwynner. Hopefully at least you get to have a beer before receiving the stunner. True. Hate for Barca is real, says Nick. Well, it's just because they did do the number over us a couple of times when Fergie was in the Champions League final. And also, that's probably one of the best club football sides ever, that Barcelona side under Pep, with Messi and now Xavi and Iniesta and all that. But they did just nullify you and smother you, and it was like they bore you to tears with their pass and possession stuff. They were shit, mate. No, they were obviously really good, but they just bore you to tears, man. How am I feeling out of 69, says ROL. I'm going to say 40, mate. I've got a bit of a sore back, feeling a bit stressed out, feeling a bit tired, feeling a bit gash. Other than that, I'm all right, though. So say a 40 out of 69. What about you guys? Where are you at on a scale of 1 to 69? 69 being absolutely immense. Like Man United finished first this season and win the Europa League as well, just for good measure. Or number 1, they sacked Ten Hag and Ronaldo becomes player manager. All right, let me know what you think. Right, second half's underway. I'll get the timer up on the screen in a second. Right, there it is, guys. Please do sync up with me. It's in the top right-hand corner. Let us know your thoughts and opinions throughout the second half as well. Here's the scorelines from everyone. Baker says 1-0 Poland. Uwa says 4-3. Mexico 1-0, says Merrick. You think 4-2, says Keely Sherwood. Nice one, Keely. Welcome in. Drake says 1-0 Mexico. 2-0 Poland, says Nick. Nice. 69 dudes says fire up. 50 says Madhouse. Good stuff, good stuff. Keely Sherwood, I think your comments there has been accidentally removed. Don't worry, Keely, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. You think 4 to Poland? Okay. Yeah, I feel you. You got back pain, neck pain, and hand pain. I feel you. Right, hang on a sec. 35 arthritis killing me, says Haroli. Oh, dude, that's guff. That's guff. Thugger's only a 12. Let's get some love farts in there for anyone who's feeling a bit gash today. But much love to you all for being here anyway. Right, so it's 0-0. Poland versus Mexico. Somebody do something. Let's see. I'm going to get a poll on the go in the chat. Let's get this up so you guys can have a little vote. Who wins? Who wins? Boom. Poland, draw, or Mexico? Mexico. Right, I'll ask the chat. There we go. So it should pop up in the live chat. Do click whoever you think, what you think the outcome's going to be. I'm going to vote Mexico because I do think that they're going to steal it, but it could easily, it's kind of got draw written all over it, this shit game. Just realised what minute we're in, says Big Bear. Saudi Arabia have declared tomorrow as a national holiday after beating Argentina 2-1. That's amazing, Tab Banks. That's brilliant. Fair play. It's pretty cool. Nothing a blunt won't sort, says Haroli. Go on then, my son. They don't call him Haroli for nothing. You know what I mean? Draw, nothing's happening, says Fire Up. Scintillating 0-0, says Matty Gwynner. Argentina are in the mud, man. By the way, folks, you can help us get to the next milestone, which is 67,600 subscribers. We are literally 23 subscribers away from 67,600. So if you're new to the channel, you know what to do. Smash the subscribe. It's free. We're on here for all the games anyway. Come hang out. Donatus Kasoon thinks it's 0-0 as well. So we're back on again after this game as well for the France game, which I'm hoping is going to be a much more interesting game. I think it will be. I think there'll definitely be the goals in that one. Don't think Australia will cause an upset, to be fair. I'm going to go for a solid France victory in that one. But we'll come back for that one later on tonight, so come and join us if you're around. Nice. Yeah, Mikhail Kramer, it's coming, lad. It's coming one day. We've got a Poland player down, fouled, and he's rolling around like he's been shot. I did not hear about that, Matty Gwynner, and I couldn't care less, to be honest. Mark Harris going to be mad, says Rajat. There's a World Cup update on FIFA 23, says Ronnie Dodge. Oh, okay, what, a new one today or an old one? Okay, so Poland got an opportunity here. They've got a free kick in a wide left position. They're going to float one into the area and attack the ball. Here comes in the ball to the back post. It's over everybody. It's out the other side, and Ochoa watches that one go past him. That's going to be a goal kick to Mexico. No dramas. Golden boot winner prediction, says Nick Raffi. Okay, so bearing in mind how shit Argentina were earlier as well and everything, I'm going to say I do think the golden boot winner will be Kylian Mbappe. Yeah. But there's no Benzema in it either, so he's going to be like their main goal-scoring threat up front. So, and France are probably going to get far in the competition, if not win it. So we'll go with Kylian Mbappe just because he will score a lot of goals, I think, for France. He'll be their talisman, obviously, in this. Kane's a good shout, Rajat, but if you sort of look at the role that Kane was doing for England in the last game, Kane was dropping and he was going into wide areas and he was getting a lot of balls into the box for his teammates because he can do that stuff too. And so, yes, but Kane was actually, I would say in that game, he was more of a provider than anything else. So it depends how he's going to play, but I would have said Kane. Kane did obviously get the, well, yeah, Kane's a good shout. Kane is a good shout, but he hasn't scored any yet. Nice assist, definitely, yeah. Yeah, totally, Matty Gwynner. England has been the best team so far. We've only played Iran, but you still got to beat who you can. Look at this game earlier: Tunisia, Denmark, stalemate. You look at teams like Argentina getting beaten by Saudi Arabia, and it just makes you think, yeah, they did do really well in that opening game. It's the World Cup. There's pressure, there's expectation, and they dealt with it. They did a good job. And Mexico just trying to make something happen from the wide right. Sanchez tries to get that one in from a wide position, but it's blocked to the back. That's going to be a corner for Mexico. So a chance for Mexico here potentially. Morata dark horse. I mean, I guess Mikhail. Keely Show says, me and my family are doing this, but with teams. I've got Mexico, Brazil, Costa Rica, Senegal. Oh, okay, right. I see what you mean, like the old sweepstakes. I do not think we'll sign Kylian Mbappe, Merrick Goulord. Oh, Lozano cuts in, has a shot from about 25 yards out, but no problems for Szczesny in the Poland goal, who just gathers up, no dramas, but definitely a decent sort of an arc on it, that shot there, but no power, not in the corner of the goal. In the end, no dramas for Szczesny. Szczesny hoosted up the pitch for them then. Kate Cadet says, I think we will sign Mbappe and Messi in the summer transfer window. Oh, man, knowing our luck, if we did that, they'd turn into bloody farmers the moment they got here. Ruddy says, I heard the Iranian keeper played with a concussion. Really, was that was that the game where... Was that the game against us where the Iranian keeper got smashed in the face? Was that against us? But yeah, he passed out basically afterwards, so he went off. He got hit in the face. If that's the one you think you're talking about, I can't remember if it's against us now. I guess it was against us. Yeah, of course it was. What am I? That's who he played. It was Iran. Sorry, guys, I had a bit of a brain melt moment there for a second. Of course it was against us, mate. It happened yesterday. Oh man, told you I was tired. But anyway, you know what I mean. So. Oh, Lewandowski almost through. Ochoa sees that one through. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, Mexico get it away. But of course it was against Iran. Yeah, so the goalkeeper got clattered in the face, man, real bad. And then like 6 minutes go by, he's getting treatment. It looked like he was knocked out cold for a while. His nose is all mashed up and stuff. And then he carried on, but then he sort of like passed out or like fell to the ground. It was pretty worrying for a sec there. Racco Eli, what's going on? He says, Pig, I missed you. Can't watch your lives no more due to it being late. Oh, no worries, Racco Eli. Well, welcome in here, bud. Good to have you in this one. How you been? Yeah, Gakpo be a good replacement in Jan, lad. Good replacement, Gakpo. Get him in there. Oh, I missed that Mikhail anyway, my friend. That's quite interesting, Matty Gwinnett. Government should live stream the Christmas parties for us to watch them getting pissed up and get rowdy. Then you'd be happy to pay for it. Oh, Kate Cadet getting in there raw with those bacon brigade. Oh, hang on, they're checking a possible penalty here. VAR check, guys. Hang on a second. What's going on here? Is this a penalty? Let's have a look at the replay, see what's happened. They're checking for a penalty, guys. VAR. Referee's gone to have a look at this then. So Lewandowski being brought through and he's being fouled. His shirt's grabbed. I mean, they might give that, guys. I mean, there's not much in it. I think this is 50-50. If you look, I think Lewandowski's sort of palming him off as well. He's going to have a look at the screen now. So the referee's going to go have a look himself. So, they might give this one. What do you reckon, guys? Pen or no pen on this one? I think it's a soft one. I think if you look at Lewandowski, he's just wrestling with him as well. He's got his arm on him. Nah, that's 50-50. That's not a penalty. That's not a penalty, guys. No way. Lewandowski's just as bad in that one. He's got his arm. He's grabbing him as well. Nah, that's a 50-50. That's no pen. That's no penalty. No, says Nathan. Pen, says MUFC. No, says Crazy Joe. They'll give it, says Tad Bakes. That's no pen. David Watkins says no. Ronnie says it's a pen. Problem is he's grabbing his shirt, but I think Lewis sort of grabbing his shirt as well. Let's have a look what the ref says. Oh, shit, he's awarded the penalty and given a yellow card for the shirt pull, mate. Oh, controversial moment, guys. The yellow card for Moreno and the penalty conceded for Mexico. It's a chance for Lewandowski and Poland to smash one in here, guys. I think that's not a penalty, guys. I think that's a stitch-up for Mexico there, dudes. I didn't see that. Let's have another look at this. Lewandowski gets in there. And he's sort of, no, I don't think he is. He sticks his leg out, which Lewandowski sort of trips over a little bit towards the end. Lewis never scored a World Cup goal, says Fire Up. He's going to miss his penalty then. It's not fair to have a penalty. I don't think it was a penalty either, to be fair, no. Yeah. The referee being gash whole tournament, says Nick Raffy. Has to be a pen, says you are. Harsh on Mexico. No, I stand by the fact that wasn't a clear-cut enough, incident for it to be a penalty. But hey, exclusive, how you doing, you legend? What's going on? How you been? He says Robert Penendowski. How you doing, exclusive, you legend? I hope you're doing well. All right, come on then. Let's see this. Mexico hoping that Lewandowski misses this or Ochoa makes the save. Lewandowski hoping he can bang one in here. Let's go, Ochoa. Come on, Ochoa. Come on then, Ochoa. He's chewing that chewing gum. They should call him a chewer. Anyway, Robert Lewandowski, here he is. He's going to step up for this penalty for an epic moment here to see if he can smash this one in. I guess he did get his shirt pulled a bit, but it's a weak one. Lewandowski then puts the ball down. He's going to step up. Referee's going to blow the whistle. Lewandowski steps up. He steps up for Poland. Lewandowski saved by Ochoa. And Lewandowski still hasn't scored, mate. Saved by Guillermo Ochoa, who gets down to his bottom left and makes a great save. What a save by the keeper. Mexico deny Poland the lead. And Lewandowski hangs his head down because he knows he's missed an absolute gilt-edged opportunity from the spot. And it's a great stop by Ochoa in the Mexico goal. Yes, calm as a bitch. Get in there, exclusive. What a great save by Ochoa. Yes, lad. Oh, what's this? They're checking the VAR again for another pen shout. No? What are they doing? No, I don't think they are, no. Never a pen. Nice one, Mexico. Great stop there by Ochoa. And that's denied Lewandowski that goal. And we just smashed 125 likes, everyone. Get in there, my friends. Nice one. Counter-attack for Mexico. They're up the other end of the pitch. Never a pen, I agree, says J.A. Nick Rathy says so much at a time and so many incorrect decisions. Messi pen, Lua pen, etc. Referee a shit whole tournament. Hate this shit things. Well, fair enough, Nick. I mean, the last game we watched earlier, the referee did a good job. But overall, I have to say, I think the officiating's been pretty shit. Justice served, says MUFC. Ochoa's been a great keeper over the years, J.A., yeah. Fretboard Stumblers on a bus. What's happening, Fretboard Stumbler? How you been? Welcome aboard. Exclusive. I thought that, yeah, England could not have done much better than that, could we? Oh, shit, that's a penalty shout for Mexico. What the fuck? Come on, let's have a bit of consistency. Offside flags up. Oh, maybe that's why. Okay, then. What do you think of the England performance, Pig? Got to say we look dominant. Can't wait for the Classic. Yeah, they did about as good as they could have done, mate. It's gonna be it's a great game. You can see like games like that are potential banana skins. You can slip up on them. Whereas if you look at what Argentina have done, and just you're not always guaranteed to win whoever you're playing. So the fact that we went and smashed them up 6-2, World Cup opener for us, happy days. And so much depth all of a sudden looking in the team. You know, you've got players like Foden, Grealish, Rashi coming off the bench. It's fucking epic, mate. Maybe MUFC, it wouldn't have surprised me. There's loads of examples of dodgy refs and stuff like that all over the world, so it wouldn't surprise me. Harshif Raj Purahit, thank you, says love from India. Shout out to you, bro, getting in here from India. Nice one. Yeah, we should definitely be in the mix. We'll see. We've got to do well in our next 2 games. If we build the confidence, get that momentum going, why not? England could get reasonably far in the tournament, but we've got to keep that momentum going. But it's definitely positive stuff to have that sort of a performance. We've got 2 tricky games coming up as well. If we can get those won, we'll definitely start to build that belief that we can maybe go on and do it. You know, that's the reality. The tournament, as long as you keep in it and you keep improving throughout the tournament, and it's also about who comes good towards the end. Sometimes teams are spent by the end of the tournament. Squad comes into it. They gave the manager a yellow card. CR7 World Cup hat-trick will break the internet. It absolutely would, mate. He's poised. I mean, I know Messi got a goal, but his team lost, and it was a penalty that probably should not have been given for Argentina anyway. So, yes, if Ronaldo in his first game for Portugal smashes a couple in and does well, then, yeah, he's going to steal a lot of the headlines. Yeah, Argentina can still make it, Harshit. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. They got the qualities to do it, but they were so poor in that game. And they just don't really look very good at all. And they're going to have to completely change things, get organised, and also change the defence. They got to put Martinez in there. Lisandro Martinez was a big mistake having him on the bench. He's probably their best defender. I don't know what they were thinking with Otamendi and Romero in there. Having a mare. Ochoa turned into a mix of Prime, Casillas and Neuer. Berber, you legend. What's going on? You absolute top don. Get in there. He says Ochoa, the World Cup turtle. Pops out every World Cup. It's a bit like that, isn't it? So who does he play for now, Ochoa? So I seem to remember him playing for a team in Spain. Maybe it was Villarreal or someone. I don't know. But I'm guessing he just plays in Mexico and stuff, right? Who's he played for nowadays? And who has he played for? Are you watching the France game as well? I am, AI Joy. Yeah. How you doing there, Berber? Anyway, hope you're having a great day, bud. How's your day been? What you been up to? Teenage Mutant Ninja Berber. Saudi Arabia fucking prepared for weeks and it paid off. Well, there you go, man. It definitely did. What an unbelievable display for the guys. Good save, wasn't it, Merrick? Yeah. Having your 3-year undefeated streak stopped by Saudi Arabia. Pretty immense. In the World Cup opener. Fantastic. Pig, you versus Messi. At the moment, I'll take him down, son. Keely Sherwood, I am going to be live later. We'll be back on about 6:50 p.m. with the France-Australia game that's taking place at 7 p.m. Nice, Berber. Just got home. Let's all laugh at the RGs. Get in there, my son. Let's get some laughy face emoji in there for those Argentinians who got absolutely battered by Saudi Arabia. Legit awesome result. Legitimately battered as well. Not even lucky or anything. Just... Oh, chance for Mexico. Header across goal. What a chance. Great save by Wojciech Szczesny. Wow, it's a fantastic save. He didn't have much time to react at all. Look at that. Alvarez puts a nice ball over the top. Good header on it as well by, is it Herrera? Somebody gets a good header on it up there. And it's going towards the corner. It's a really great save by Szczesny. What a save. Szczesny's come a long way, you've got to say, as a goalkeeper from his days at Arsenal, when he was absolutely bang average. Do you know what I mean? He has really come a long way since then, hasn't he? I think, anyway. He was pretty shit back then, mate. You just bought the new Man United shirt for 70 bones. Bloody hell, Bazza. Fair play. Which one you get? You don't remember Saudi Arabia even having a shot after they bought Martinez the Butcher on. Precisely. That's where they went wrong. And Garnacho would have been a good player, though, to be fair, Harshit, for having to come on in a situation just like that. Somebody who's an unknown entity, somebody who's playing without fear, somebody who might run at people and make things happen. We've seen Ten Hag do that in the last few games for us, and it's worked wonders. So they probably shouldn't. I know he's only a young kid who's only played a few times for Man United, but he's got quality, man, and that it would have been nice to chuck somebody on like that for them at the end of the game. I don't think Raul Jimenez is playing Aidan Feeney, no. No. Yeah, Nick, Jude Bellingham's going to be immense. Sin Games getting those alternate emojis in there. So YouTube have got a whole list of their own emojis now, don't they? It's quite interesting. They've got some new, fresh, funky emojis for people to use, don't they? Look at that. Look at that. New ones. Oh, yeah. Bellingham over Foden, says Farabi Fuad. Well, different players, different positions. But, yeah, I mean, I'd rather, I don't know. Foden's a pretty awesome talent, as well, to be fair. So far, this World Cup is one of the best, says Roddy Can't Game. You reckon? I reckon it's one of the shittest, but hey, everybody's different. I don't like this World Cup so far that much. Although today's games I've enjoyed, even though they weren't exactly groundbreaking, but like the Saudi Arabia game. I think this World Cup's been the worst one I've ever watched so far. But, you know, I guess everybody's different. Everybody's got different tastes and expectations. I don't like it because the stadiums are half empty. It's in a country where, you know, there's definite human rights issues. A few hundred people died building the stadiums. These things give it a negative shroud to me. You know, they do. So from that point of view, plus the refereeing's been absolutely shite. But let's hope it goes well. Let's hope it does well. But at the moment, I'm not enjoying it too much myself. It's all right. Would love to. I love the South Africa World Cup. You what? He says Vuvu said a cup was hard to watch. I love that. Honestly, that was one of my favourite World Cups ever, mate. The 2010 World Cup. I guess it's just what you like, isn't it? Where are those emojis? Says Kate Cadet. I don't know. They're somewhere down there. They're somewhere down there when you press in the chat. $242 legends in here. Welcome in, guys. Smash the sub up. Hit the like button on the video. And get yourself in here to say hello with your prediction for the end of the game. It's 67 minutes gone, 23 minutes left. Are we going to get a breakthrough? Is it going to be another 0-0 ball draw? Berber, exactly. Waka waka. Hey. Vuvu sailors and the Jubilani football as well. Yeah, it was like a flyaway. Shabalala! Brilliant, Berber. Yeah, absolutely epic. Man, what a goal. That was like the opening goal of the World Cup. South Africa played. Opening game. Shabalala! Absolutely immense. Loved it. What a goal. Harsh, it says, imagine Garnacho scoring in that Argentina shirt and doing the Ronaldo celebration in front of Messi. Love it. Nick Matthews says, Pig, whenever I feel low, I watch Brazil versus Germany 2014 World Cup semi-final. It cheers the shit in me. Respect, I respect that. Yeah, it was an absolute dropping, lads. Brazil were absolutely ruined. They got ruined, man. That Germany team was pretty epic. You says, had you been doing watch-alongs, it would have been fine. I should have just turned the sound down right, yeah. Prediction for England, USA? My prediction for the game? Pain. I think we're going to dominate them. I think it's going to be 3-1 to England. 3-1 to England against the USA. I really hope you're right, Vutinator. It'd be good to see Argentina drop out the group stage. We need to sign another centre-back, right-back, and striker, says Rashad Malaysia. Even another midfielder wouldn't go amiss either, if you ask me. Once Casemiro and Eriksen are not available, our midfield's pretty ropey. Hey, Big Bear, what minute are you in? So it is on 69, dude. 69 minutes, 18 seconds. In fact, if you see it there, it's 109.20. That means 1 hour and 9 minutes and 22 seconds. So that's 69. 69, dude, right there. That is the exact timer of what I'm on. 69 minutes 30 is just gone. USA Gash will destroy him, says Ronnie Dodge. Matty Cash is Polish, man. I didn't know he played for Poland. Yeah, I know. It's strange, that one, isn't it? I don't think he is Polish, mate, but I think he's obviously got Polish family, and it was obvious he was never going to get selected for England. So he's playing for Poland. That's what I think's happened. I don't know. I'm guessing that's what's happened, because I don't think he used to play for Poland. I think that's a recent thing. So he must have pledged his allegiance to Poland so he could play for them, yeah. Says the lack of alcohol is having a detrimental effect. Pulisic's crap Rajat Mason's Never Spy says you can't see the match. No, I can't show you the match on here, mate. This is a watch along, lad. I don't have the rights. The BBC got the rights in the UK for this one. England were flattered. They are lucky Iran didn't score 3 or 4, says Mickey Kramer. Not so sure. Not so sure. I thought we dominated them raw most of the game. And in the end, they were probably fortunate to get 2. But hey, look. Hey, here he is. Raul Jimenez is on now for Rodriguez. So they got the goal scorer on. Raul Jimenez. Big player for them. So Chicharito's not around anywhere anymore with the Mexico national team then? You know, if I was them, I'd have Chicharito on the bench still. Just as a super sub. Get a little P on in the last minute if you need a goal. Blatantly. Cash emigrated from England to Poland, says Abjiv. England should have scored 10, though, says Vutinator. Matt Gwyneth says, Pig, do you think Southgate deliberately played that Gash 5 the back defensive guard to trick opponents for the World Cup? We'll go all out attack now. We didn't play 5 at the back, did we? Hang on. Wait a sec. When we played against... We didn't play 5 at the back, mate. What are you talking about? But I think he'll revert to a back 5, maybe when we come up against the yeah, I think we'll probably revert back to that when we come up against some of the tougher teams. Nick says, I love those 30 days when nearly half England national team were Man United players. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, it just didn't quite live up to it in England national side, though, did they? When you think about that generation of players, John Terry, Rio, Ashley Cole, and players like Beckham and Gerrard and Lampard and Scholes and all those guys. It's mad that they didn't do more. They should have won some stuff. They were epic. They were just absolutely epic. But for some reason, as a team, they were just guffed, man. He'll revert back to a back 5 like he did against Italy and get overran in midfield. Clown manager, says Big Bear. Probably, mate. I could see it happening. Hey, Ellie, what's going on? Welcome in here. Says hi all. How you doing? Welcome in, Ellie. How's your day been? What you been up to? Thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the wave there. That Lewandowski dirty cheat system, Uncle Belifo. Right. We haven't seen a Mexican wave in the crowd, have we? I thought that's what they were all about. You know what I mean? Capello and Sven equals F. I did know Sancho deleted his Instagram, Rajat, yeah. It's obviously taking a bit of a break. Oh, you're melting in bed, Ellie. You're not feeling too well. What's going on? Did you see the United tweet, says Harshif Raj? What's that about then, bud? Fucking hell, bro. Fucking hell, son. Oh, shit. Fuck this game, guys. I'm going to get off this. I've got to go. Mate, what the fuck? Cristiano Ronaldo is the lead man tonight by mutual donation of immediate effect. The club thanks him for his men's contribution. I've got 2 to the man. Oh, shit, the fucking bed, mate. They've done it. They've done it. They got rid of Cristiano Ronaldo, guys. Fucking hell. They got rid of Ronaldo, guys. Mutual termination. Fucking hell, my son. Right. Hang on a sec. Wait. Cristiano Ronaldo's gone, guys. That's what's happened. They fucking sacked him off, dude. They've sacked him off, guys. He's been mutually terminated. He's gone. He's not a United player. Hang on a sec, mate. Hang on a sec. I'm going. Wait. I'm going to have to set. Oh, wait. Hold on. Wait. What the fuck, mate? That's absolutely taking me by surprise. He's gone, right. I'm getting on, guys. Hang on a sec. I'm getting on here. Holy shit. What the fuck's just happened, man? That's crazy. Ronaldo contract. Oh, my God. Right. Hold on. I've got. It's flummoxed me, my friend. Okay, give me a minute, guys. Wait a sec. Cristiano Ronaldo. Fucking hell, bro. It's absolute madness. Oh, give me 2 secs, guys. Sorry, that's taken me by surprise there. It really has done. Hold on. Right, okay, I haven't got time to do, because I'm doing the France game now and everything. I've got to get, fucking hell, right, hang on, I'm going to set this one up, guys. Give me a second. 540. I'm going to jump right on, guys, and just got to cover this. So give me a second. But I'm going to have to sack this game off because it's meaningless. Right, it's absolutely meaningless. I've got to jump back on with a separate video titled differently and everything. Give me 2 seconds. So 5, right, okay. Right, I just set it up, folks. I'm going to give you the link to go over, and I'm going to be back in just a couple of minutes. I just want to set it up so it's separate to give people the news here. What the fuck's going on? Right. Okay, then. Let's do it. Copy. No, wrong one. Get in there, my son. Bloody hell, man. That's a turn up for the books. I know, Rushman. I'm just jumping on now, Rushy. How you doing, Rushmano? Okay, so there you go, guys. Okay, right, guys, CR7 terminated. There's the link to the video. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to just jump off this watch along because this is big news. We've got to jump on and talk about it. So literally 5 minutes time, I'll be back on. Or less than that, 2 minutes time. So there's that. Sorry, guys, but I don't give a shit about Poland versus. We've got to go talk about this, mate. Right, hang on. I seen it, Rushmano. Yes, indeed. Right, okay, let's do this. Nice one, Russia. I've actually got it up in front of me here, but nice one. Okay. Thank you so much, bud. Right then. Right, guys, this stream's going to end. Sorry about that. Come on, Mexico or Poland. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. But we're going to have to jump off and speak to... Okay, back in a minute. Back in a minute, guys. See you in a minute. See you in a minute. It's going to just end, and then it's going to redirect you to the stream. But I've pinned it to the top of the live chat. Go over there, and I'll see you in a minute, guys. Go over there. I'll see you in a minute. Okay? I'll be back, Keely Sherwood. Yes, we're going to watch the France game later as well, but I'm going to be back in 2 minutes. Right, guys. See you in a sec. See you in a sec. One love.